Bonjour, I'm Rania.
I'm Titi. Let's spill the tea.
Welcome to another episode of Confessions of Two College Students.
For more relationship, friendship, and the journey to adulthood, we got all the gossip.
But before we get into it, don't forget to follow us on our Instagram at ALRA Studios and Twitter at ALRA Studios.
That's right. Our podcast is available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and more. Make sure to give us 5 stars.
All right, now take a seat with us, join our table, and hear our confessions to all this with a cup of coffee.
We just got back from class, so let's catch up. Another day, another episode. Hi everyone. So this week's episode is really exciting and relatable topic for all of us, I'm sure.
Can't agree more. So this is something that everyone has gone through or will eventually go through, I guess. And it is adulting.
Woohoo!
We make it sound more fun than it actually is, but it's okay. So maybe a little background, I guess. I mean, the term adulting, it has popped into society's vernacular. And although the word is usually used to define like activities or behaviors that are expected of adults, but adulting that we're talking about, or most people talk about now, it seems to be more of a comment on the emotional state of millennial generation than anything else. But
that's true.
Yeah, what does adulting mean to you, Dee?
I mean, adulting means, like, for me, maturing and being able to make like a big decision on my own.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So like,
but like, do you think maturing emotionally or mentally? Oh, okay.
Because like, do you know this? When we were little, we always like look forward to being an adult, and then now that we are,
that is so true. It's kind of scary. I know.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand why when we were little we just wanted to be adults so bad. Like, I thought it was so fun. I thought it was all about like being able to shop on our own, being able to like
being able to like
drive everywhere on my own, you know. But now it's exhausting, to be honest. Like, even though we just hit 20 and we probably shouldn't be,
like, we have to think like, what is our next move after university?
Yes.
And then, are we gonna like make our own business? Are we gonna do what? It's just
so we need to talk about we need to think about money, like adulting. I mean, money, right? But probably like one of the things that I didn't expect from adulting is being able to do stuff that adults need to do. And it turns out there's a lot of things that are like really boring.
That we just discover, right?
Yeah, that we just discover because it's not really like talked about. It's in school. I mean, you don't really learn about it in school. It's like, for example, paying taxes. Like, I don't know anything about paying taxes even right now.
Even when you're like washing your own, you know, like this and everything. Because usually we have someone to do it. Now that we maybe lives alone, like far away from our parents and family, it's just going shopping, like food shopping and everything, like alone is just kind of a little weird to me.
Yeah, but it's kind of like a scary thing, adulting, especially the part about making money for ourselves. But I mean, but have you like had a job before or like maybe a part-time job or something? Oh, what was it?
Do you remember that I do the eyelash thingy?
Yeah. So you were like an eyelash tech, right?
Yeah. But I mean, like, it's kind of fun because that is something that I want to do. Like, I like lashes and everything. Like, I like being pretty. But I don't think I don't think I can do that like for the rest of my life, you know. Like,
it's more fun for the experience, right?
Yeah, I thought it's gonna be like just fun. It's gonna be like a fun thing to do because I love it. But turn out it's just getting a little bit like bored after a while, you know, and
Yeah,
you
yeah.
just kind of like need to move on and need to figure out something else. Like, what else do I need to do? What else do I like that,
Mm,
you know, that can easily make money? I mean,
yeah,
obviously, it's not easy to make money these days,
yeah, yeah.
but we have
So
to like figure out about it.
yeah. So that time you opened your own business, right?
Yeah.
So you opened your own business and you were also like an eyelash tech. But did you need to like have any certification to be like an eyelash tech?
Yeah, I do like take classes for like,
Mm-hmm.
so there's like two option, one day for like 6 hours or whatever, and then like 5 days.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay,
took the
okay. So
first one. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like easy and everything, because you know when you're doing your eyelash with someone, it's just kind of
mhm.
like you're sleeping and then they're just doing your eyelash thing and then you're just like wake up and look pretty. But no, it's so hard to do it because like you have to do it like one by one.
Mm-hmm. So it's much more than you expected, right?
Yeah, and then it's just like so tiring sometimes, even though like before that I really want to do the eyelash thingy.
Mm-hmm.
But after a while it's just reached to the point where I'm just so bored, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I
yeah,
feel like I need to do something else.
yeah. It's okay. I
What
mean,
about you?
at least you got the
Have you?
experience from it, right?
Yeah. Have you ever like started your own business, Ron?
Um, a really, really small one, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's
uh,
fine.
yeah. So the summer before I started university,
Yeah.
um, me and a friend, we opened our own like thrift shop. So we sold,
Oh, that's so cool.
yeah. So we sold clothes, our clothes that we don't use anymore, or we
Yeah.
buy like clothes in bulk
Yeah.
of other people's clothing, actually. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then uh, we just take a picture of it, like model it, and then post it on
Yeah.
our uh, website. Well, more of an Instagram account. In our
Yeah.
Instagram
How do you
account.
finding it though?
Sorry, what?
How do you finding it like
Uh,
while you do that?
so when we opened this business, it was because we felt like really unproductive during the summer. I was like,
Yeah.
I think we need to do something. Like, I think we need to make more money, because
Yeah.
we just love spending money.
I think it's because like COVID and then you have online classes and then you're
Hmm.
just like thinking,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
maybe I need to do something, right?
yeah.
And
So
then yeah.
we uh, bought it like online. So
Yeah.
if it wasn't like the pandemic, we probably would have gone through like the stores, and I'm sure that would have been much more cheaper, and we could really see the quality of the clothing and things like that. But
Yeah.
because it was during the pandemic where it was really high, like the COVID rates were really high, so we
Please,
decided to
yeah.
just use like our own clothing that we don't use anymore that are still good quality, of course. And we also bought
Yeah.
other clothing from other thrift shops that sells it for a much cheaper price than usual. So like they sell
Yeah.
it to resellers.
Mm.
Yeah, and we sold those. And to be honest, it definitely was much work than I thought. Like I thought it was just gonna be
Yeah.
taking pictures
Yeah.
of the clothes and then posting it and then just having people buy it and it's going to be really easy,
Bullshit. Yeah.
Yeah, but it turns out it was much more than that. Like after
I
we
think
buy,
I think I remember that before the eyelash thing, I do have some kind of thrift shop thing. But
mm,
no, I think it's more like, do you know pre-love?
yeah, pre-love.
And then I did like a lot of pictures like
Hmm.
for the dress and everything, you know,
Yeah.
t-shirt. It's just when they actually text me and then say that, okay, I want this one or whatever. The one thing that I hate, it's just, you know, the delivery thing. Like I have to go
Yeah.
to,
Hmm.
what is it, GNE and then do the address and everything. It's just
Hmm.
so boring. And I'm like, okay, I'm not doing this anymore.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely something that we learned through the process of opening
Yeah.
this business. But yeah, like for me at least, I discovered that I mean, you could just take a picture of it like on the floor. I mean, take a picture of your products and things like that.
Yeah.
But we wanted like
To
a
be more
more,
like professional.
yeah, more professional and something that people would be interested in, you know. So we try to make it
Yeah.
more interesting. So we
Yeah,
like
of
model the
course.
clothes. We add like backgrounds. We added like
Like a
like
themes.
yeah, like themes to our pictures, to our Instagram.
Yeah.
Like we also needed to design our Instagram profile, our
Instagram, right?
account.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was much more work than we thought, especially being people who didn't really have a certain background in
Yeah.
either selling things or
Yeah.
design or things like that. But because we really wanted to make it work, you know. So we did, and we uh, posted the pictures
Are you,
online. We also
are you
opened like
still
a Shopee
are you
account.
still
Yeah.
no, are you still like doing it like until now?
Well, it's still open, but we haven't really posted like new. We call it volume. So like we usually post our products in like volume. So one volume is usually a couple of products, you know, maybe like 10
And
shirts
yeah,
or yeah, other piece of clothing and things like that. But we
yeah,
haven't really opened it since we started university.
yeah,
And yeah, but there are still some people who buy it, of course, and it's usually through Shopee, you
yeah,
know, like yeah, and selling things on Shopee itself, it's definitely like an experience. Like I had to learn the system of Shopee itself
yeah. The system
and
and
things like
everything.
that. Yeah, and like the delivery, like you said before,
Yeah,
we had to make sure that all the address is correct, like the phone
yeah,
number and everything. And not only that,
yeah.
like we
That is
had
a
to
lot of work.
think about, is this person like trying to scam us or things like that? You know, like we have to be cautious about those things.
Yeah,
And yeah, like probably when we were little, like we didn't really think about those things, you know, that there are like scammers out there,
yeah.
things like that. But
Because
now being an
sometimes
adult, you
they're
know.
they're like like okay, I want this one, and then when you give the prize and everything, and then they're just like ghosted you.
Yeah, that's also a thing.
It's not a guy just who is ghosted you. People can just ghost you when they're like
Yeah.
buy something, which is annoying because you did take your time to reply to them and then
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like explain or something, and then they're just like ghosted you. That is not nice.
Yeah, yeah, that's like definitely an experience, you know, and being like someone who sells things, you
Yeah,
definitely learn that you need to accept those things, you know, because uh
anything can
customers
happen
is
actually.
very important. Sorry, what?
Yeah, because like anything can happen.
Yeah, that's true.
Anything.
Hmm.
Maybe some people just like, okay, I want this one, and then they're just like, like
Change
buy it
their
and
mind. Oh yeah,
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 and then meanwhile another one is just like ghosted and everything.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, everything can happen. And what
Yes.
else?
So, like one of the things of adulting, of course, as we said before, is starting a career life,
Yeah.
and I feel like a part of being a part of the process of adulting, especially
Mhm.
us being in our 20s, you know,
Yeah.
I think that it shouldn't be. I mean, it's okay to be scared of it, you know. It's okay to be scared of
Yeah, of
career
course.
life, like.
Because like we don't learn that at school, not at
Mm,
all. Nothing.
yeah,
We
like you
just learn
should.
like theories in school about math and everything, but they don't teach you how to deal with, some sort of situation that you probably don't know
Mhm.
how to handle it. And we
Yeah.
just like need to figure it ourselves, you know?
Mhm. Yeah, so it's definitely a learning by doing type of
Yeah,
situation. But
yeah,
you know, there's a lot of like uh adulting 101 books out there, like definitely things that people uh like observe that, oh, it turns out not a lot of people know about it, and it's kind of
yeah,
entertaining to read it, and it's definitely something to learn about.
Yeah,
Because
fun. Yeah, it's something fun.
yeah.
Because yeah, I feel like when you're in 20s or older than 18, I guess you can make your own decision.
Mhm.
And even though sometimes you do, like, of course, ask your mom or dad, like, if this is the right thing to do or not.
Yeah. But
Mm.
have you noticed, like, being an adult, or like being in the process of adulting, it's
Yeah,
kind of lonely, like, I mean,
it is.
at
It actually is.
mhm.
Especially if you're like moving, not just abroad, but like if you're just moving from your house, like
Yeah,
to
to
somewhere.
yeah, from like your parents' house to your, like, the place you're living in, even
Yeah,
though it's close, but it's definitely like a lonely type of feeling, especially at first, right? And
yeah,
I feel like as we grow older, we need to accept and like adapt to the fact that we are gonna be alone, Like, even
yeah,
though maybe we have like really supportive parents and things like that, really supportive family or friends,
yeah.
but at the end of the day, when you're an adult,
It's just
you
gonna
are
be
alone.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just gonna be you. So you have to make sure that you do good.
Hmm.
Because I feel like friends sometimes they're just like, yeah, I want you to do good, and then it's just no, it turned out they're
Hmm.
just not really your friend. And
Yeah.
back again, I am just with myself.
Yeah, definitely. But maybe like what is your experience of living alone? Especially now you're in London, right? And you're like really, really
Yeah.
alone.
Yeah, like
I
I
mean,
said, like, going food shopping, and
mhm,
then, like I go to IKEA to do bed sheets, and then I need to do like
mhm.
decorate my rooms and everything.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of work for me. And then
Yeah,
I
like
feel,
one of the things that we didn't expect to be kind of hard was cooking, right? But it's not like the cooking
oh my God,
itself.
cooking.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
more of
God.
you have to cook for one person, like it's really hard,
Yeah.
especially grocery shopping for one person.
Yeah.
It's like you need to make sure you finish everything on time, and like
I
nothing
know.
goes to waste and things like that. But
Exactly, exactly. Even, laundry. I thought it's gonna be I
easy.
thought it's gonna be like really easy, but it's not. It's not. You have to, your liquid, your softener,
Yeah.
and everything. Oh my
Yeah.
God, that is a lot of. Oh yeah, you're right about the cooking thingy. That is so true. So I don't
Mhm.
even know, like, in London. I feel like, because if you're going out just to eat, you probably like spend like 200K, right, for just one meal.
Okay,
But
200K rupiah, or
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
But then
that
it's
is
just one meal.
expensive. To
Yeah,
be
and
honest. Yeah.
imagine, like, because usually one day you ate 3 times, and then now I kind of like, okay, I need to slow down a little bit.
Hmm.
I just need to learn how to cook, because it's so different when you learn how to cook and then when you cook yourself. And with the one you buy like some takeaways, it's so expensive. Takeaways there.
Oh, okay.
Even a burger is just 200K ribu.
That is so expensive.
Exactly.
To be
I was
honest.
like, oh my God, take me back to Indo. Let my mom do all the jobs.
Yeah, like something we take for granted is like our mom, to be honest. Like one of the things that I do when I go home, and it's
Mm.
like kind of embarrassing, but it's fine. It's like I bring my laundry back
Yeah.
home. I bring my laundry back home, like my
Yeah.
dirty laundry, because I just
You
like
just
I
can't do
can.
it, right?
No, like I can do it myself, but it's
You
tiring,
can't do it.
and I
Yeah.
just like, Mom, can you do it for me? And
Especially
my mom is just like, dude, you're 20. She's like disappointed, but she still does
yeah.
it.
I mean, especially in London, like, obviously, I mean, I don't have my car here, so I have to
Hmm.
do all the, buses and
Transportation, yeah,
everything.
through a train and
But what
buses.
about you? Like, because you do like drive yourself, right?
Yeah, so I do drive myself.
Mhm.
But something that I'm thankful for is that my parents still give me money, of course. Like,
Yeah, for the gas, of
yeah,
course.
for gas, for food, and things like that. Like, even though I'm complaining, but I feel like I'm
That is
still
something that you should be
privileged.
grateful.
Yeah. Like,
A
I'm
lot of
definitely grateful
people
for things like that because they still, uh,
provide you some money.
finance my university and things like that. It's
Yeah.
definitely something that I need to be grateful for, and I am
Yeah,
grateful
because a
for
lot of
it.
people work their ass off
Yeah.
just to get into college and uni, and then
Hmm.
they they don't even have their own car, you know, like I mean
Hmm.
it's
Yeah, that's true.
yeah. Um
Yeah, it's definitely like you need to adapt to being alone, like you need to make sure you can depend on yourself and like not
yeah.
other people,
And
even
then you
if
need
it's really, really close people, like people that are close to you. I mean,
and then you also like need to what is gonna be my next step, you know?
mhm.
Because obviously after uni you do need to work, and then I
Yeah.
feel like it's better if you think now rather
Hmm.
than wait until you graduate and then you start your own business. I mean, if you can, why not? You know, why do you have to wait until you graduate? If you can make money now, if you can start your own business now, do it.
Yeah.
'Cause it's
Yeah,
not,
that's right. Like,
you're not gonna
don't.
regret that.
Yeah,
No.
that is so true. Like, even if you fail, at least you have the experience, and
Yeah. And then you should just try again. Fail,
that is so
try,
true.
fail,
Yes, yes.
try. Yeah.
Yeah, so probably like a part of adulting, even though it's kind of scary, but we should like kind of see it from a different perspective. We should like see it as something exciting, something to look forward
Yeah.
to, because adulting, I mean, it's our future. Like, to be honest, like
It
that's what we
is,
have
yeah.
been working
It's the
for.
only it's the only
Yeah.
future, honestly. Cause yeah, it's fun, but it can be scary.
Hmm. Yeah, so probably for all of you out there who are in the process of adulting, just know that you are not alone. Like, I feel like there are so many
Everyone's
people
go
out there
through
who are
this
scared of
phases of
the
life,
future.
right?
Yeah. So like you shouldn't feel alone, and if you are like kind of worried or scared, or if you don't know what you're going to do in the future, trust me, I do too. And trust me, I feel like a lot of people don't even know what they want in the future,
I
and
don't
that's
even know what they're
okay.
doing actually,
Yeah. Yeah, it's
right?
okay. And
It just come naturally, I feel like.
yeah, it will come to you one day.
Yeah. All right, that's enough tea. To make this a bit more juicy, let's play a little game with the wheel of confession. Let's start spinning. All right, what's the question, Rania?
So the question of the day is, what's one thing that changed from yourself after you hit the age of 20?
Oh,
Okay,
that's a
this
really tough
kind of hard.
question.
I guess it could be like a trait or like a behavior or
Yeah,
anything.
mine would be I feel like I'm more wiser and like
Okay.
I know what I want to do. I know what I don't should be doing that I shouldn't be doing.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I think that's it. What about you?
All right. Well, I think one of the things that changed from myself after I hit the age of 20 is that I don't care that much about what other people think now. Like,
Yeah.
when I was in high school, I was so scared of being talked about by
Yeah.
other people that I don't really open myself.
Yeah,
Like,
true.
even to friends, I just open myself to like really, really close friends, aka Titi, one of the close friends that I had. But
True.
yeah, I was just really scared about people talking about me behind my backs because I see that a lot in our like environment. And
Yeah.
yeah, that scared the
A
hell
lot
out
of
of me.
people like judge really quickly in high school. I
Yeah.
mean,
And
even
like people
now,
don't
but
really think about what they say. and how it can like affect other people. But yeah, right now I really don't care about what other people think, because I just think that, you know, if they do judge me, I feel like I don't even have the time to think about it too much, you know.
Yeah.
And it probably means that they have too much time on their hands, you know. So
Yeah, to just like judge people or whatever. But yeah, that's true though. I feel like when I was like younger, I mean I am still young now.
yeah, but like before the age of 20, right?
Yeah, when I was in like high school, I do quite a bit worried every time someone just like say something like, "What are you wearing this?" For example,
Yeah.
it makes me like so stressed. Like, why are you like stop judging me? Let me do what I want to do. You know?
Yeah, that's right. Yes, and that is a great thing. Now we're like, we don't care about those stuff anymore.
Yeah.
But wait a minute. Look at the time. I think we're going to be late for our next class. Thanks for listening to us ramble on. Tell us some of your confessions by tweeting with the hashtag C2CS and or hashtag ALRA Studios. And don't forget to tag us on our Twitter at ALRA Studios.
Yes, please do. And if you enjoyed this episode, be sure to follow us on Twitter at ALRA Studio and Instagram at ALRA Studios.
Yes, you can listen to our podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, and more. I'm Rania.
I'm Titi.
Hope to see you in our next confession sesh.
Au revoir.